Hi guys, I am editing that video right now. As you can see, look at me. Okay, I've edited the video so it's too long, so I'm going to split it into a second video. So, see you at the aquarium and welcome back to another video.
This is the moment. 지나온 추억들에 사랑을 더해. Let me have you, pull me closer. 너의 곁에 지켜줄게. You, my love.
Hey guys, good morning. I am on my way to work right now. Typically my work day starts at 10 o'clock. Right now it's like 9:40 something, so I'm quite early. Like they wouldn't, like some people like to arrive 50 minutes in. Like why anyways, I'm going into the office today to work. It's like 6:30. Still at the office working. Still have like 2 more hours to go and work will be over. And yeah, I'm going to eat while watching a TV show. Ugh, I was not supposed to watch TV show. I was supposed to finish my YouTube video, but guys, it's so hard. It's so hard. Let me eat a bit. I'm hungry. Hi guys, I'm back home. I need to take my medication and go to bed. But my mind right now, I just think how cool it would be to experience real love, like real, pure, genuine love. Obviously having a man is not everything, but I think like right now I'm just craving companionship, or to experience R&B love. I want a love that feels like we've been soulmates and we've been lovers in a past life. It sounds so crazy, but I'm just like, God, when will it be my turn? I just feel so like welcoming all of that into my heart, into my mind, into my spirit, preparing myself to receive the love that I desire. The love that I desire, and I hope that I can give them the love that they desire. Anyways, sleepy. Night, night.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So last time I vlogged, I was in my office showing you what I was eating, and that was like on Tuesday. So I didn't vlog on Wednesday, on Thursday, or on Friday because it was literally the repeat of everything. You know, it's the same thing over and over again. But today is Saturday, so today might be the last day of my vlog. I might do like a sit down, get ready with me or something like that, because I have some things that I'm doing today, a lot of things that I'm doing today. God. Okay, let's make a list. What are we doing today? So today I have to go get my eyebrows threaded. I'm going on vacation. I hope you guys can even see me safe. Anyways, I'm going on vacation next week. So there are certain things that I need to do. I said before, I said I wanted to bleach my hair blonde. So I need to go to the store and buy the equipment to make my hair blonde, and then I need to get my eyebrows done. I'm going to the zoo. After zoo, I'm going to brunch. After brunch, I'm going shopping because there might be something that I can't live without that I might find shopping. I'm not going to vlog the shopping, but I will definitely vlog the zoo and the food beforehand. But this is my fit for today. I think this will be my fit for today. So we're doing these ripped jeans, right? I mean, it's not warm outside. It's not warm like that, but if you're under the sun, you'll be good. So we'll do this ripped jeans here. Hopefully this fits you guys. I don't know what has happened, but my waist size has increased by a couple inches. So now I can't wear most of my pants. Can you imagine that? Anyways, so I hope this fits, and I hope like it buttons, because I'll be very, very sad if it doesn't, because I really love this jeans. I love it. Anyways, for these, this is the shirt. If it's too hot, you know, this will be what it will be underneath, and then when it gets a little bit chilly, I'm going to have this on the outside. This is my jacket for today. For shoes, what I was thinking was there's actually two options, right? I can do these, my trusty Nikes. These Nikes are like 2 years old, or you guys, we went to the Nike store and about to launch this one today, so we can do these. They kind of like, is it kind of match? Maybe I don't know, we'll see. It might be a lot of monochromatic, you know. These shoes are the statement, but the jacket is already a statement, so you might not do it, you might do it. But that's our fit for today. I need to launch these shoes. They've literally been in the box for a bit, so yeah, I love them. Okay, let me continue with my day. I'm actually doing laundry right now, so I'm washing and cleaning my clothes. I probably have to sweep the floor of my room or something. Either way, I'm excited.
Shut 소중한 것만 몰라 전부 주고 싶어 너에게 Let me have you pull me closer 기다려온 순간이야 You My love 눈물이 난대도 괜찮아
Okay, I just wanted to finish out the vlog before I, even though today is a good day to vlog because or this weekend is a good, yes Caleb, I'm recording a YouTube video.
So beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Love you.
Love you.
Even though today is a good day to vlog because I have a couple of friends in town, and I'm going out a lot this weekend, but yeah, I just wanted to finish the vlog. I was like, I already got ready, but I was like, oh, let me kind of gist you about like my dating life these days or for the last few months basically. So you know, I told you guys that, you know, I recently became single. Let me make sure this is recording. Yeah, I told you guys that I recently became single, so I've been, you know, going on dates and meeting new people and dating again basically. And it was so weird because I was telling one of my best friends that I didn't realize that up until last year I'd never really been on a real date, like actual like on a date, like for reals. So naturally I was excited to like finally be able to, you know, go on dates. And if I'm being honest, I've been kind of lucky in the people that I've been meeting because they've been really good. Like they've been really great. Like nobody's giving me headache or anything of that nature, or like I've been meeting really great people. If I'm being honest, it's just a matter of, do I like them, you know? Like, and I've found that like it's not hard for me to connect with people. It's not hard for me to have a conversation with people, but I just need to decide if I like them and I want to reciprocate basically. Anyways, so when I started dating newly, or when I, you know, decided to start dating again, my goal was to have a rotation or have a slew or a couple of people that I would go out with, go on dates with. Like I was not looking for anything serious. I was not looking for my husband. I was just wanting to date and just experience that at my older age, because I have not dated people for a long time. So I started dating and I met people that were like, there's some people that I've seen for only 2 weeks. There are people on the rotation that were there for longer periods of time. But let me just tell you guys about the best date of my life, because like I said, up until like last year, I just realized I'd never really been on like in actual for real dates. So anyways, last day, one of my rotation people took me on the best dates of my life. And when I started dating people newly, because I was seeing a lot of people and my friends would be like, oh, who's this one, who's that one? So we give them nicknames, right? Based on what the most standout personality about them is. So if they are a doctor, we'll call him Dr. Bay. If they are in the army, we'll call him Army Bay. If they are a pilot, we'll call him Pilot Bay. And then there's some that like voice of God, because his voice sounds like God. So this person is voice of God, right? We don't call them by their names because we never know how long they'll last. So I don't want to tell my friends, oh, you know, Jeffrey is taking me the blah. No, not Jeffrey, Builder B or Construction B, you understand? So anyway, voice of God took me on a date. So on our first date, it was kind of like closed off and very like guarded basically. And I feel like me and Voice of God were on the same page on a lot of stuff in the beginning, because like he was like, yeah, I just want a short-term relationship. I just got out of a long-term relationship as well. I was like, oh, same, you know, like we had a lot of stuff in common. And so our first day was really good. I wasn't sure if I wanted to see him after that first day, because I was like, I don't know, we'll see. But like our conversations were amazing, so like why not? But after the day he kept texting me, so I was like, okay, like, you know, I'm not doing anything, and it's not like the other people on the rotation are doing something either. So so I think we were on our first date during the week, so maybe like on a Wednesday or on a Thursday or something, and he was texting me on Friday, or you know, something like that. And then so the night before, I think this was either, I believe we went on a Sunday. Yeah, so he was texting me, and then on Friday, Saturday, and then on Saturday evening or on Saturday he texted me, and he was like, so I'm going to Sedona and I would like you to come with me, or something along those lines. I don't remember how exactly he asked me, but something along those lines. And Sedona is like a 4-hour trip, very beautiful scenery. And this was like in January, so it was kind of chilly, but not too chilly because we live in Arizona. And I was like, and I told Amy, I was like, oh, shall I go? I don't know. This would be our second date, right? So I don't know. I'm going to be with somebody that I don't really know like that. I was like, you know what? I'm not doing anything. We might as well. Let's go. So I said, yeah, sure. Let's go to Sedona. So he comes the next morning. Voice of God is actually so sweet. He's one of like the sweetest people I've ever met. He came, he picked me up, and he picked me up. So at first he was like, oh, I need to get coffee. And I was like, okay. So we went to Starbucks, and I was like, oh, let me pay for your coffee. And I felt like he was shook by that, because he told me that he had never had like girls that would offer to do stuff like that. But I was like, but on the dates that we're going for, like, he's gonna pay. I feel like I know that he's gonna pay for everything, so I'm like, the least I can do is buy you $5 cup of coffee. Like, you know, I feel like that's a good trade-off. Anyways, so he picks me up, we get the coffee, we start to driving. The whole time we're driving, we're talking, like it's amazing. There was no like awkward anything, you know, awkward phases. I never felt awkward. I liked silence. We don't have to be talking all the time, so and we're good in our silence. And mind you, this is our second date. Anyways, so we arrive Sedona, we go to breakfast. Breakfast was amazing. Like, and I think before the date I had told him that I felt like in my last relationship I was doing a lot of mental work, and I didn't want to plan anything. Like, if we're going out, he has to plan everything. I don't want to plan anything. And I found it very sweet that he actually did that. Like, I felt like, I was like, oh, okay. Like, subconsciously, I feel like people don't do stuff and they don't know how much of a burden they're lifting for you. Anyway, so I was like, I don't want to do any mental work. I don't want to do any mental work. Like, I just want to show up and look pretty and do the things that you plan for us. So I think for breakfast, like, he had two options. He was like, do you want this and do you want this? So I looked at, and then I picked the one that will go. So, you know, but he already like picked it beforehand. And so breakfast was amazing. Like, you know how you go to some places and the food is not good, but this place, the food was good. I was like, oh, okay, off to a good start. And then after breakfast, we went to like downtown Sedona. Like, he needed to go somewhere or do something, and after that we'll go hiking. So I waited in the car for him, and then we went hiking. I'm not an athletic person, and I'm not like somebody that exercise often, so I was like, this man wants to take me on. I didn't communicate that to him though. But I was like, this man took me on a hike. He's never gonna see me again. He's never gonna see me. How dare you? So we went on the hike. It was actually not that bad. We went, and then halfway through, and hiking, this mountain that we're hiking, or these clumps of stones that we're hiking, is like you're climbing, and he was being so sweet. Like, he hold my hand as I'm climbing the rock and stuff like that. Halfway through the mountain, I was like, voice of God, I support you in going all the way to the top, but you see me like this, I know they go, I don't do it again. He was like, oh no, I'm leaving you down here. I'm like, oh, okay. Anyways, so he was like, okay. So he likes to take like abstract picture or pictures of, like, outside, basically, like, of the grass, of the trees, blah blah blah. So he was doing his photography things, and I was just taking in the view. On this date, I don't think I took any videos or any pictures or anything. I think I took one boomerang on Instagram, and I think it was of my food, because my food, we must always see the food. Instagram eats first. And so yeah, we went hiking. It was amazing. Came down. The whole time we're having conversations. Second day, we're talking about the relationships we have with our parents. We're talking about our love languages. We're talking about a lot of stuff. Like, I loved it. Like, I'm a sucker for a deep conversation. So anyways, so we finished on the hike, and then after the hike, he wanted us to go to this like national park kind of vibe, like that. So we went there. There was like a trail for us to walk. We were walking. I think at that point, we're talking about, like, this time now we're talking about like our previous relationships, what we did, and how we would have done better, stuff like that. So it was great. And then after, like, time really went away from us because he had a lot planned for us to do, but we ended up only doing like 3. And like, by this time I've only felt like I've only spent 2 hours, even though it's now basically like almost 6-7 hours in. Mind you, this is the longest date of my life, but also this is the best date of my life till date. So we go to the park. It was great. And then afterward, he's like, okay, let's do dinner, and then after dinner we'll drive home, just because it's a longer drive home. I was like, okay. So we go to dinner. He picks this amazing place. Like, the view from this restaurant, mind you, the sun is setting too, so like the view is amazing. By this time, we're a little bit more, like, I feel like he's a little more comfortable with me, because I never felt any type of like way with him, but like, he's a little bit more comfortable with me. And like, if you had seen us at the restaurant, you would think that we have dated for a long time, like, if you like the way we were with each other. Anyway, so we sat down. He ordered some pork something, and I ordered seafood spaghetti, of course. And we're eating, and we're talking about people in the restaurant. So we'll do this thing where, like, we'll point to people and kind of like say what their story is. So they're both divorcees. They've been dating for 2 years. She wants to get married. He's not really sure. Like, we're giving people stories at the restaurant, which was so cute to me. Dinner was amazing. I was tipsy. I think he was tipsy too. Like, I was very loose. And then on the way back, I was like, he should play some Beyonce, because at that time, I think Beyonce had just released her Renaissance album. So I was blasting, I was singing. He was not singing with me, but I was like, okay, cool. And then on the way back, we were like, I think one thing that we bonded about while texting was the fact that, like, we like to look at the stars, the moon, the stars, and stargaze. So we're out in Sedona, and we live in Arizona. We're closer to Phoenix, where there's a lot of light pollution, so you're not able to see the stars as clearly. But in Sedona, you're able to see everything so much more clear. So we stopped. It was pitch dark, and we're looking at the stars. Amazing. And then and then we drove back home. He dropped me off home, and I was just like, I just had the best 12-hour date of my life, and I didn't feel like I wanted it to end, but amazing. Anyways, that's the last day of my life. And voice of God is who you will see or saw in the clips. Like, see how now he's like, fast forward to a couple of months now, like, he's like vibing with me and singing with me in a restaurant. Before, it used to be only me, but now he's like, I was like, good. Anyways, guys, wish me luck. I'm going to brunch with my friend Dominic. Oh, I cut my hair, by the way. You like? Anyways, guys, Thank you for watching the video. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great evening, morning, whatever time you're watching. I love you. Bye.